All right, now for an update to a story you saw first on 4. Our News 4i team told you about complaints from people who say a local estate sale company sold their items but never paid them the proceeds. After News 4's report, more people came forward with similar allegations about Attics to Basements out of Manassas and its owner, Tracy Smith. Investigative reporter Tracy Wilkins picks it up from there. Tracy, this is a story that a lot of people have been talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. As recently as this week, Tracy Smith told me that she's going to pay her clients back. But these are the same clients who tell me they are worried that they will never see the money that they're owed, as the list of people who say Smith owes them money gets longer. I've mentioned 3 families that we know of. Are there more families than that that you can think of who you owe money to?
I don't want to answer that.
I'm not the only one. I didn't think I was.
Kathy Smith says she wasn't surprised when she saw the News 4i team's investigation into an estate sale company accused of not paying clients what they say they were owed after estate sales.
I gave her every benefit, every opportunity to pay.
Kathy is talking about Tracy Smith, no relation, owner of Attics to Basements, seen here when the I-Team went undercover at one of her estate sales this fall. Kathy says she hired Smith more than a year ago to help sell the things her late husband, David, had collected for decades. Under the terms of the contract, Attics to Basements would keep 40% of the sale proceeds, with lower amounts for special items such as silver coins.
What she was able to get from those coins was $53,000.
As she talked to the I-Team, she held onto her emotional support puppy, Eve, because what happened next, she says, made her husband's sudden death even more devastating. After selling more than $70,000 worth of her husband's belongings in September of 2024, Kathy says Smith missed her deadline for payment and then stopped answering her messages altogether.
Losing the person that you love and then having her do that, you know, it's a double loss.
Kathy is just the latest alleged victim the I-Team found while investigating Tracy Smith and Attics to Basements. We first told you about these 3 families who said Smith held estate sales on their behalf and then failed to pay them the proceeds, many of them downsizing, managing serious illness, or having lost a loved one.
And there was radio silence.
I feel violated. It's evil to treat somebody like that.
After our first report aired, we learned of 4 other people, including Kathy, who say they're owed money by Tracy Smith too. Some who worked with her long before these families, and some as recently as last fall.
I don't feel as bad for myself as I do for some of the other people.
Susan Ferre says Smith still owes her more than $5,000 after holding an estate sale at her late mother's house in September. But unlike the others the I-Team has interviewed, Susan says Smith recently acknowledged in a text message that she intends to pay her, but can't now because her business is suffering.
And then when I saw your story and realized, no, this is way bigger. She's been doing this for months.
The I-Team also spoke with Chanagan Smadbakul, who says Smith still owes her more than $5,000 after holding her estate sale in Bethesda last December.
She appeared to be a friend, during the hardship.
She spoke with us by Zoom from Thailand, where she moved after her divorce last year. How would you characterize what's happened?
Oh, she's stolen from me. Like a big life event going on, and she took advantage of that.
That's also how Kathy feels, which is why she got her attorney involved earlier this year after months with no payment.
Well, my attorney had her come in to his office and sign a confessed judgment promissory note.
The I-Team reviewed this document where Smith acknowledged owing Kathy the money and agreed to a payment plan.
$4,000 a month.
After paying more than $20,000, Kathy says the payment stopped this fall after Smith said she needed surgery and would be out of work until January. Around that time, the I-Team went undercover at one of Smith's sales and found this sign saying she planned to close her business. Tracy Smith agreed to a phone interview with the I-Team in November and responded to allegations that she owed money to the 3 families that we knew about then.
I apologize to the families for any headaches that I put them through. This weighs very heavy on me, just like it does them. And it's because I have all the intentions of doing the right thing and paying them back. I just need more time.
Smith told us her business started to fall on hard times about 8 months ago due to the economy. But remember, Kathy's sale was last year, months before then.
I promise I will give them what they're owed.
How do you plan to do that, and how long do you think it will take for you to do that?
I'm selling my personals so I can go ahead and pay them back.
We followed up with Smith this week about the new families who contacted us, and she told us in a text message, I will be paying these people what is owed to them. Like I mentioned to you before, due to my health issues and the economy is what set me back. I have every intention on making good on my word. 2 of the families we featured in our first report are now suing Tracy Smith in civil court. Kathy said she's now considering the same.
I've talked with my attorney's office, and I said, I think it's time that we file suit. I mean, after learning all this that she's done to other people, I think it's time. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to be getting anything.
I want to make clear that in our communication with Tracy Smith this week, she said that she has not stolen from her clients and intends to pay them back. She also asked us to hold off on airing the story for 3 months, and then, if she hasn't paid, to air it then. But given the growing number of people who say she owes them money, we felt it was important to report their stories. And as I told Tracy, we hope we can one day report that she has paid each of them what they're owed.
Boy, I can't imagine going through what these families have gone through, and I imagine there's some anger there as well. So if people find themselves in a situation like this, what should they do?
Well, what we're suggesting to the folks who we've talked to, and it's important for everyone to know if you're dealing with any business that does not pay you the money that you're owed after an estate sale, you should really contact your local Office of Consumer Protection and let them know about it. Also, the Attorney General's office in your state. It's important because then they can at least keep a list of the folks and then maybe enter into the conversation as an arbitrator or do things to try and expedite getting the money back. But I mean, that's one of the most important options. And they need to keep a list of companies that they should be paying attention to, and that's a good way to help them. But I got to tell you that when I talk to folks who work in this industry, what bothers them most about this case is that that money is always supposed to be set aside for the folks, and it goes right to them. There shouldn't be months and months and months of waiting period. So there's concern within the industry about how this particular story could impact how people feel about estate sales. So it's problematic on a number of levels, for sure.
All right. It's quite fascinating. Hopefully there will be some good news to report out of this at some point.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, Tracy, thank you very much.